Weeks into the job, Japan's new leader Sanae Takaichi has stumbled into one of Asia's most dangerous fault lines, China's red line on Taiwan. And Beijing's reaction has been swift, loud, and carefully choreographed. After Takaichi suggested Japan could respond militarily if China tried to seize Taiwan, Beijing unleashed its familiar pressure playbook. Warnings against travel and study in Japan, threats to choke Japan's seafood market, and a wall of nationalist outrage across Chinese media. This wasn't random. It was a message to Japan and to every U.S. ally in Asia about the cost of crossing Beijing's red lines.
What we understand is that this success has troubled the Chinese. They felt that she would be a short-lived prime minister, an unsuccessful prime minister. But with this successful foreign policy outing, I think they felt that it was an important time to start putting pressure on Japan. And when she made comments that a Taiwan contingency would be a security threat for Japan and Japan would have to intervene militarily, this was an opportunity for China to step up the pressure economically on Japan.
The uproar also reveals China's deeper anxiety. Across the region, countries are increasing defense spending as China's military power rises. But no country unsettles Beijing more than Japan. Japan's historical record, its invasion and occupation of China, and the atrocities of the early 20th century, remains a core part of China's national memory. Anti-Japanese sentiment still runs deep and is amplified under Xi Jinping's hardline nationalism. Over recent years, Japan has shifted from its post-war pacifist stance. It has boosted defense budgets, acquired counterstrike capabilities, and expanded cooperation with the United States. Previous Japanese leaders avoided any direct military reference to Taiwan. But Takaichi, long viewed in Beijing as a nationalist hawk, chose to speak openly. In Beijing's eyes, this signals that Japan is edging toward becoming a military power again. Chinese state media argues that Takaichi's comments show Japan does not respect the new balance of power in Asia, one where China sees itself as an ascendant superpower. A People's Daily commentary warned of Japan's dangerous attempt to break free from its pacifist constitution. A social media account linked to China's military went further, saying Japan risks bringing back the ghost of militarism. For Beijing, the timing is symbolic. This year marks the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II, an emotional reminder of Japanese occupation, the Nanjing Massacre, and China's so-called century of humiliation. Taking Taiwan is central to China's vision of national rejuvenation. Beijing fears that a stronger, more militarily assertive Japan could complicate any future move on the island. So from China's perspective, the wrong person, talking about the wrong issue at the wrong time. Even after Japan sent an envoy to Beijing to ease tensions, China showed no interest in stepping back. Instead, it demanded Tokyo retract Takaichi's comment, an ultimatum that leaves little room for compromise. China's military even released a music-backed warning video titled, "Don't Be Too Cocky." The message was unmistakable. One image from the diplomatic meeting went viral in China. Japan's envoy appearing to bow slightly while his Chinese counterpart stood straight, hands in pockets, wearing a suit associated with China's anti-imperialist May 4th movement. State media amplified the symbolism, declaring, "China's stance in defending its sovereignty remains unchanged for a century." The clash between Beijing and Tokyo isn't just about one statement. It's about history, power, and the shifting military balance in Asia. Takaichi's remarks have exposed the growing friction, at a moment when the region is entering its most uncertain security era in decades.